Hello ladies, it's Beverly. How are you doing? We're in a brand new month. This is November. Can you believe Thanksgiving is happening this month? Christmas is happening next month. 2024 is 60 days away. Where did time go? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I actually just want to sit here and vibe with you for about 5 minutes. I actually had a conversation with someone and it was very eye-opening and very revealing. And I thought, well, let me talk to my ladies about this and see where you are on your menopause journey. So of course, I'm Beverly. For those who don't know me, I'm Beverly with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. I'm a certified health coach and I'm the founder of the Body and Lifestyle Academy. So I help women to break through the stigma of menopause and lean into a fabulous, confident, and sexy new vision of themselves through a holistic journey that I refer to as stepping into your powerful next level life. So I have some coffee here. I've been working so much, late nights, early morning, and I'm going to be sipping coffee as I'm chatting with you, okay? Hope you don't mind. I got some more meetings to jump into, so I need to be awake and alert, like making it all little sleep. And that's another thing. As we go through our menopause journey, there's so many symptoms that the medical community identifies as part of this journey. And it varies from person to person, woman to woman. Nothing is usually identical to somebody else's journey. There are aspects of it that may have nuances, but it's definitely different. So for me, I'll touch on sleeping, and then I'm going to go back into where the purpose of this actual chat started. Sleeping for me has been something that I've never really had a problem with. When I sleep, I sleep. I love my sleep. But I'm one of these people, I'm just a high energy person. If you know me or see me, I'm always hyped. I'm not on anything. I'm just hyped. That's just the way I came into this plane of existence. So if I go to sleep, I have to go to sleep with a clear mind. I can't go with a to-do list or things that I left on my desk. Like, I have to have a clear mind to have sleep. I know some people who lay their head down and fall asleep like that, no matter the world is falling apart around them. So everybody's journey is different. I know I get adequate sleep for my energetic level. I know 7-8 hours is optimal, but we're all different. I sleep on average for 5 hours, something like that. But one of the things I have to say is, like, I don't have the traditional schedule. I'm not up at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to go through the commute of getting to work and on 8 hours of steroids trying to get things done with my hair on fire in some office and coming back and stressing through traffic. Like, my life is not like that. It was. But it's totally different now because I'm in this next phase of life. So when I sleep, I get restful sleep, and that's what's important. But you do need to prioritize sleep. And if you have things that are happening in your life and you're not getting that appropriate rest, that REM sleep, reach out to me and we need to have a conversation, because sleep is where your body does its cellular rejuvenation. This is where your body does its repairs. This is your fountain of youth that's kicking in. So sleep is paramount. So getting back to the purpose of why I wanted to have this actual chat with you. So this is interesting because I want to talk to you like I'm talking to my girlfriend. So I worked at really high levels of a lot of different organizations, some private sector and some in the government sector, like really high level, like a lot of men with a lot of testosterone, and you were collateral damage. And you have to show up with confidence. You have to know what you know. You have to show up and have your authority. You have to show up and get things done. You have to execute. Like, you're on all cylinders to get these deliverables done or execute some project. And my portfolio actually happened to be in Africa. I worked in Ethiopia. So it was the fun of traveling like 18 hours to work certain times of the month. But I never ever felt that I was going through imposter syndrome. And I'm thinking, based on this conversation that I had with this other woman, that some of us, as we're going through this menopause journey, we might feel like we're not fully ourselves. Like the person that we were 10 years ago, or even 5 to 7 years ago, has totally changed. Your body's changed, your hormones has caused, sleep problems some degree. It may have caused weight gain. That was the first indicator for me, was the weight gain. It wasn't like I put on 40 pounds, but it's like a couple pounds here. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm always able to keep my weight pretty steady. And then there's the aspect of just aging in and of itself. I know when I was working at my level, some of the people that were coming in right out of college were getting these executive positions. And these kids are like 20-ish. I'm like looking at them like, little girl, you don't even know what's happening in life yet. But you know your stuff when it comes to your topic. And you might look at this scenario like, oh my gosh, I'm not, in my prime anymore. Or I'm not as sexy as these 20-year-olds are. And I have to say, you have to process that, but you don't have to own that, because the person that's 20 doesn't have the boss babe mentality that you have now as a woman in her 40s and 50s and 60s. There's no way I would go back to my 20s. And I thought I knew everything. I knew a lot, but compared to what I know now, it's like, no, I passed. Been there, done that, have the t-shirt. So where I am in this stage of life, I am so grateful for it. And I want you to think about these things that may be in your circle as you're going through your menopause journey and feeling that imposter syndrome complex, maybe, that somebody's younger and I'm older and I'm not sexy, or I'm not as vibrant as I used to be. Part of that is the paradigm of which we're living in, a patriarchal society that seems to glorify the youth. And it's not a knock against the youth, but if you're looking at the movie industry, the magazines, if you're looking all around you, it's like it's all about the youth. So I want you to own the fact that where you are in this stage of life, you have so much to offer. And they're looking at you wanting to have some of that wisdom that you have. I know there was a young lady that I worked with that was, I can't remember, like in her 30s maybe. And she was always embarrassed to put her date of birth down. She's like, I'm the youngest person on the team. And I'm like, well, own it, So everybody's got some level of security. So don't look and compare yourself to someone else when you get to this stage of life. I personally, maybe I'm the unicorn, but I'm just like, fuck this. I love where I am in this stage of life. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm dealing with shit just like everybody else is dealing with shit, but it's just like, hey, I came here for it. I have what it takes to rock this and be the best version of myself. And I want to encourage you ladies to do the same thing. So I'm going to get off of my soapbox because I will go on and on and on, because I want you to realize what a valuable place you're in at this stage of life. I'm looking around and I don't know a lot of people that are in their 60s with me that I went to school with. People are checking out. So to be here is a blessing, and that means there is something you have to do. Hey Brenda, how are you? I'm gonna stop, girl. I'm just ranting here. But it's in like from my heart. Like I just want women at this space to just know you are fabulous. You are absolutely fabulous. And there's so much in you that's waiting to be birthed. And this menopause journey is a way to step into your power, to boss this stage of your life. Okay, so I want to invite you to my Menopause Without Meds intensive training that starts in a matter of days. It kicks off on November the 6th and goes through the 11th. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to cover various topics from day to day to day. And I'm going to put the link in the comment box here, and I know it's also in my bio for those who actually catch this on Instagram. And you can register. It's a free, no charge. I just want to be able to talk to women and let them know that we have choices that we can navigate through when we're looking at how do we want to go through this menopause stage. Do I want to give my power away and just show up in a doctor's office like, okay, fill me up with pharmaceuticals? Or do we want to try a natural holistic approach? Our bodies are magnificent. It knows how to reset. We just have to stand in a place of observation and give the body what it's asking for. Okay? So join me for the intensive training. I look forward to seeing you there. I encourage you to share this with a friend. I am hoping to change the narrative around menopause because this is coming from men who don't really think with the right part of their anatomy, if you know what I mean. But anyway, ladies, I am going to cut it here. I enjoy being here with you, and I will talk to you again soon. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them below or reach out to me. So take care, ladies, and we'll see you soon. Bye.